Are you a mom who's just gotten the okay to get back into exercise and you're really looking for some effective exercises to help you tone and trim your stomach? Or perhaps you're a mom like myself who is 2-3 years out from giving birth to your last child. I have 3, and your stomach still hasn't toned down and you're really looking for an effective program or just moves that you can do to help you get back the tone and tighten stomach. Well, if that's you, my name is Joanne Bonnie Gava, and this is my first week check-in for my 30-day Transverse Abs transformation. The whole reason why I'm doing these videos is to show the journey. Often we see these amazing ladies with these tight abs showing us after the fact, and I really wanted to record my journey so that when you're at the start, you can really be inspired to continue because you've seen my journey and you've seen the progress. So this is my first week. You can go back to my video from last week, Wednesday, which was my start of the 30-day. So 7 days later. So I don't know if you can see much of a difference, but here's my stomach, and I am already feeling and seeing a difference. Don't know how visible it is, but I've lost about 1/2 inch around my waist. And again, I'm a relatively slender person, so for me, I can feel that. And today, what I really wanted to do is, on my first video, I showed you some really great transverse ab exercises. And as I have learned more about what I need to do, I've been focusing also on adding some pelvic strengthening exercises during my workout. And so I'm going to show you a few of those. So I'll start like this because I'm like this already. And there's one, I think it's called the dog or peeing dog or something. So you're in a tabletop, right? And you're just going to lift one leg and rotate it out. So you're not lifting it up, you're just rotating, right? So it's going to be a small motion, and that really pulls on that. So you're just rotating, you're not lifting, you're just rotating. So it's just a small angle, and you do that on both, right? And just rotate, rotate. And I usually do 10 on each side. I'm just showing these exercises so you can see some ones that I've been doing. Okay, I'm going to flip it over, and there's a couple other really good ones on this side. You likely already know this one. It's a really effective one, and it's called the bridge. So, you have your bum and your legs bent and on the floor, your hands here. And there's many variations you can do, but all sorts of bridges exercises really help the pelvis and the pelvic muscles to get toned. Okay, and so you just push up, right? And when you come back down, you just hover. You don't let your body touch the mat again. You hover, you push back up. And I mean, you can just do pulses up here too. Right? There's also to push up, open the legs, close them, go down, push up, open the legs, close them, go down. So that's the bridge series. Another simple one that can help to again engage and strengthen these muscles in your pelvis and your transverse abs is just to slide the foot out, and at the same time just extend your arms. So I don't have enough space here to do it because my couches are there, but it's just to extend your arms, and at the same time you are extending one foot, and you're trying to keep your bum down and a little bit of arch in your back. So you just slide it out, right? slide it back in. And then do the next one. And slide it back in. Okay. Couple other ones that are really good as well is just from this position, just opening and closing your legs as well. And you can do it with both legs. I'll move my hand so if I was blocking you. You can do it with both legs and just you're doing it as a slow motion. Because these motions where you're focused on your muscles, the slower you do it, the more control you have and the more you're really working on your muscles, right? Rather than using momentum, right? Same thing with the bridge. Like if you can do it slowly, it's actually more effective because you're controlling your muscles. Okay, so back to this one with the open leg, you know, just close, open, close. And the second variation of that that's also really good is you keep one foot firm and you pretend like you have something that's on that leg that you need to balance. So this leg has to stay firm. And then you just move the other leg, right? So again, it's almost like a pivot rather than a folding of the, a folding of the leg rather than right? Rather than this moving, you want to stay straight and just one. I couldn't think of the right word there, so let me just go here, one. And you're trying to keep this foot steady. And you do it with the other foot. So you keep this. I hope I don't hit my chair. And you go down. And it's not a full down to the floor because, you know, that might get hard for you to hold this foot steady. So you just go down and come up. Go down. It's almost like a halfway you go down and go up. All right. So these ones I've been adding to my routine that I showed you guys on my day one video. As well, I've been doing lots of squats. Squats is a great full body motion that helps to tone the glutes, helps with the core strength, and helps also with the legs. So variation of, again, my 5-minute warm up, about 10-15 minutes of that routine that I've shown you on day one for my transverse abs. It's in the notes. The link to that video is in the notes below. Then I do about 10-15 minutes of HIIT. So just getting my heart racing and also again focusing on engaging and pushing my muscles. And then I cool down and do some of the pelvic exercises and stretches as well. There's another really great exercise, and it's something that's hard to demonstrate because it's literally a very small motion you're doing as you lie down. So you usually lie down like this, and it's called the Kegel, and the best way to know if you're doing it well is to put your hand just on your lower area there, and all you're doing is that you're pulling so you shouldn't really feel any engagement up here. It should mainly be, you know, in the lower hip region. And, you know, you're just pulling I call it the elevator pull. You're pulling the elevator up the shaft, right? And you pull it in and release it. And you'll feel the movement in here, and that's all you should feel. And literally pull it in and see how long you can hold it and then release it. Pull it in and then release it. And this exercise is really good if you are having difficulty holding yourself before you get to the bathroom, or if you're having difficulty, you know, when you're jumping and you're peeing yourself. That can help to strengthen that muscle. I forget what the muscle is called, but again, I take a few minutes after I've cooled down to do those few little contractions to help with that muscle toning. Because myself, I've had 3 kids, and I find if I jump too much, I do pee myself. So something that I'm working on so I can keep those muscles toned and stop peeing myself. All right, so this is my week 2 check-in. I'm really excited about the progress that I'm making. It isn't as visible, but I can feel the difference. And when I'm working out, I'm feeling my muscles strengthen. I actually lost a half an inch on my stomach. And so I'm really looking forward to the full transformation. As I said in my first video, I really believe it'll take a good six weeks minimum. I talked about 90 days because that's usually the time it really needs for your body to not only transform, but that transformation to set mentally and physically. So here we go. And I'm going to call this also my day 13 video for my 90-day video challenge. If you found value in this, check out some of my other exercise videos and subscribe to the channel. Awesome. Have a great day.